Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a FBL False-Bound League update video for Season 2222. It's your host with the most, Griever, as always. And here is how the standings originally looked, right? Everybody started off with 200 life points and, of course, no dead monsters or marshals. Now, here is our update. Here is our update as it currently stands at the time of recording of this video. Things might have changed by the time of this video, but it's just an update video, so let's get underway. First and foremost, we have Tom, our reigning champion, who has yet to lose a single point. He's so far on mission number 9, and he is not included in the speed run of the game, so his time does not count, though we're not really talking too much about time in this in the standings of this video. We're more focused on points. Once again, Tom's team includes some very good heavy hitters and some paralysis monsters. So, I mean, he seems to be doing just fine as far as Mission 9 goes in the Kaiba campaign. Moving on, we have Second Flock, who took a bit of an early hit, a bit of a heavy hit in Mathis. Now, Mathis took the damage of basically everything. Everything happened here. He completely lost one marshal. He lost Griever, Dark Plan, and Swordsman of the Foreign Lands. And also lost the Illusionary Gentleman, I believe that's who that is. Yeah, so he lost quite a few monsters and a marshal so far as Mission 7. He has 170 points. Once again, I still have faith that Second Flock has a very solid team and solid draft, you know, with all the fusion candidates. But clearly, something went down that I wasn't that privy to. I don't exactly know what happened, but hell, still 170 points, not bad. Mission number 7, and his game clock reads as currently as 4 hours, 37 minutes, 24 seconds, and 5 milliseconds. So that's so far as Second Flock goes. Next, going on to Graceful now. Graceful is our resident speed runner of the game, reaching mission number 9, but already at 165 points with 5 hours, 16 minutes, 16 seconds, and 6 milliseconds. Has already lost Bones as an entire team, Bakori Box, Ryukish Empowered, Blackluster Soldier, Harpy Lady, Arrow, and Enchanted Mermaid. Now, so 5 monster deaths and a martial death. Now, to be fair to Second Flock and Graceful, both of the martial deaths were asked for or on purpose, shall we say, because they opted to take the 10-point loss and move one of the remaining monsters from their team onto a fully functional team, making a 3 monster team. So they took the 10-point loss to do so. However, both of these duelists took 10-point losses for doing so. And once again, Graceful reached 9, same as Tom. Now, moving on to myself, I reached mission 8, but I am not at a full 200 points. I am at 195 points. Now, you might be wondering why my ratio is still 0-0. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a tale. Yeah, mission 2. Apparently, I am supposed to piss on my own goddamn time because I thought I hit the pause button. I was convinced I hit the pause button. I walked away from the screen. You guys can all see it in the live stream video when we all first started the draft. I walked away, yada yada yada, had the mission beat, was just waiting for, I think, Mokuba to reach a base or something like that. I come back and Enemy Marshal is heading towards my main base and I lose 5 points. So I lost 5 points. For that alone, I've reached mission 8, but I think those 5 points are inevitably going to cost me the top spot unless the people with 200 points really start screwing up, and I am flawless here without. Once again, up till about mission 5, everything was already streamed, so I'm not going to show many highlights from missions that were already streamed on my channel, so there is that. But yeah, so up to this point, I'm up to mission 8. Nothing too eventful happening. A couple of near misses with Skull Knight and Invitation to a Dark Sleep, but nothing worth showcasing here that wasn't recoverable. So we're at 195 points and obviously not in first place. Now we go down to Plays, who has 195 points as well. He reached mission number 9 and he is playing the speed run. He's at 4 hours, 28 minutes, and 2 seconds, and he lost Dungeon Worm. And I believe we are going to show the clip of him losing Dungeon Worm here in the video. So either way, yeah. Once again, a very solid team and stuff like that. He's already reached mission 9 by only losing 1 monster. Very, very good. Alex is the next one, who has a total of, once again, a clean total of 200 points, is not participating in the speed run, and is reached mission number 5 as far as I know, and has lost no monsters as far as I know. Once again, sometimes updates come in late. You know, I'm not on the Discord 24/7, and people don't at me every single time they lose a monster or they reach a new mission, etc., etc. So I just have to go off of what I currently have to work with. Finally, the last member of our team, Bug Boy ZZ Nap, has 200 points, also only on mission 5, and is part of the speed run, and has a total of 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 8 seconds. Once again, no deaths or anything to talk about. I don't have any clips from ZZ Nap, or do I? I might. Oh no, sorry. I do have some clips to show you guys here at the second half of the video, but ZZ Nap sent me some clips. Unfortunately, all of them were not on the Google Docs when I clicked the link and stuff like that, so at the time of the recording, I wasn't able to access any of the clips. They said the file didn't exist anymore. Very unfortunate. Alex didn't send me anything. Plays has 1 or 2 that I'm going to showcase. I don't have any that weren't already shown in the live stream. In fact, the mission I played after the live stream was done, I finished off my mission. That was the scary point. That was record worthy, which nobody recorded, unfortunately, so that was my highlight. Graceful sent me a couple, and I don't think I have anything for Second Flock or Tom. But we're going to find out here in a minute. That is the weekly or the daily, whatever. It's not really a anything, it's just the update as we currently stand. That's the this is the Sunday update as you would. So as the standings go right now, I think a lot of people are in a very good position, and I think that the people who have a solid 200 points are in for a rude awakening. I don't think anybody's gonna come out of this clean and clear. I expect to lose monsters, even though my -5 points is not from losing a monster, it's just from apparently you can't take a piss. But I fully expect to lose a couple of monsters in later missions, so I'm going to have to wait and see. But yeah, these are the standings as they currently are. Now, let's check up on some highlights that I thought were pretty cool so far. Okay, so these are 2 clips from Plays. One is a near miss, and one, well, we're going to wait and see what happens. But let's just watch. Once again, the audio is not going to be available because Plays was unable to record audio at the time. Right now, he's facing down a machine-type monster trio here. Jinzo, Machine King, and Slot Machine. Now, he is hoping to destroy at least one of these members with the Shock Shells, because they all, apparently, have Shock Shell, as far as I'm aware. Now, I was here to see some of this battle. So, he's going forth, trying to destroy the Jinzo, while Cyber Soldier is still under confusion. At the last minute, Jinzo attacks Labyrinth Tank, uses Psychic Wave, and also confuses the Labyrinth Tank. And then a Plasma Laser Cannon to the Machine King on Play's team means everybody's confused. There's no chance to run. There's none of that. So, as a result of this, the Jinzo gets destroyed, but it's entirely possible right now that Plays loses a monster. So they attack Labyrinth Tank first. Then Machine King Blaster goes after, once again, Labyrinth Tank. They have enough AP to do it. They have the power to do it, and it's very concerning. What do you do in this situation? You can't run away, you can't block, you can't defend, you can't use items, you can't do anything because the whole team is confused. This, once again, is my argument that Shock Shell is the most dangerous, is the most overpowered item in the game, and that's why I hated the fact that non-machine types were able to use it, because you're wary of Shock Shell on machines. Shock Shell on other people, you know, we'll talk about it because Swords of Revealing Light is used on Dragon later, but which is also bullshit. But either way, he gets out of this. It's fantastic here because Machine King, one of them chose not to go after Labyrinth Tank, and Slot Machine here goes after his own Machine King, Plays own Machine King. He survives that attack, of course, and then boom. So everything, but it was a near miss. If the AI had been smart, Plays would be without a Labyrinth Tank right now. And Labyrinth Tank is the best monster on this current team, so in my opinion. So yeah, great luck right there, but happy for Plays. Absolutely. And once again, you know, takes him down. No big deal there. Now the next clip, I believe, jumps right into this one. Okay, so here we go. It's one lone Judgeman against, that was a Flame Swordsman, a Natsu team, up against Dungeon Worm, Robbie, and Dark Rabbit. But by the way, they're all level 1. This is Rex's team, I believe. And, you know, Plays of the New Orleans Spectres, is trying to, you know, raise up this team. Judgeman gets one attack in. Yeah, it does some damage, but it's like, yeah, no, he's only got 3 AP. What are we worried about? We got plenty of AP. Just keep attacking. Just keep attacking. He's got Silver Bow and Arrow, and it's like, yeah, so he won't miss, but, you know, keep going. And all of us were saying, hey, keep going. Me personally, I said, get him down to 1 more AP, and then peace. Then run. If you're scared, run. Go with your gut. Run. So he attacks, doesn't do very much. Then Dark Rabbit does the same thing with a Dynamite Punch, spinning Dynamite Punch. And we're getting him down to half. He guards. Now at this point I said, take it and run. He waits, and a Hammer of Justice comes in, and critical hit. There goes the Dungeon Worm. There is the loss on Plays right there, right then and there. And he never does actually kill the Judgeman. So, wow, good for you, Plays, for trying. That's all I can say. Here is the third and last clip we're going to be following with Plays. This is in Crucial Battle. He uses Power of Nature, which clearly glitched himself out. He's got a Raimi and a Raigeki and stuff. Apparently he can use that shit. My god. He uses Raimi to paralyze crazy strong team with Labyrinth Tank, Thousand Dragon, and Serpent Knight Dragon here. Then he blinds them in this crazy and then uses another Power of Nature. This team is dominating right now. Not only does he have them all paralyzed, even though they have high AP and stuff, he's got them paralyzed. He's got them blinded. And now he's just going to keep using... And now he uses Mesmeric Control. Mesmeric Control. I forget how you say that one. And another Power of Nature. He's just loading up on this. So we saw one close L and an L. We got to end off on a great thing. The fact of the matter is, he's about to do stupid amount of damage, and once again, this is not my video, guys. This is the video he sent me, so it's a little behind, as you guys can tell. But doing a solid almost 500 damage and such, he's just gonna be able to dominate without issue here. So he showcases that by killing off the Labyrinth tank very, very early, very quickly. Even though Serpent Knight Dragon gets a blue medicine off, this is Hashin. And I believe, yeah, they're playing Crucial Battle right now. But I think he does just fine. Just fine here. He keeps attacking the Labyrinth tank even though Serpent Knight Dragon woke up. He only needs to... oh, and a Raigeki from Moisture Creature. Yeah, doing that heavy damage. There's no problem. Look at that. Just look at that damage. And look at the fact that he's making Hashin look like a little bitch. He blew medicines up. It's no big deal. Either way, yeah, the end of this fight is clear and present danger, as we can say. So that is the end of Plays clips. Now we're going to jump into Graceful's clips. It was the only other one that I was able to extract a few clips from. So let's just check into those. So a couple of clips by Graceful is what we're going to watch. Both take place in Lord of the Plains, and I just thought it was funny that it's stacked on top of each other. Let's just jump in and take a look at what's going on in this particular fight with his Mokuba team, consisting of Time Wizard Suijin and the Senjin, or I don't know how to say that thing's name. Anyways, he uses a time magic up against the baby dragon. He's already paralyzed the other dragon, and he's all good. Meteor Dragon comes in, this whole dragon team and stuff. Dragons seem to be a problem for Graceful right now because he's taking some attacks. He's definitely taking some attacks. He uses Giga Crusher to almost just about end the baby dragon, right? Suijin comes in clutch, killing the healer because baby dragon at the time, of course, was the healer with the red medicine. Time Wizard decides to not use time magic by the looks of it and decides to wait. Then Flame Meteor comes in, and it's like, alright, what are we doing here? What are we doing? There doesn't seem to be any problem, right? There's no problem. There's no problem whatsoever. And attacking dragons? No big deal. Not a problem. Except, did you catch that? There is an item. There is a problem. With Photon Stampede 101. There is an issue. And it is the fact that Shock Shell might not remain on certain non-machine monsters, but Swords of Revealing Light can still be used by dragons for some goddamn reason. Lo and behold, I can't equip it in this goddamn campaign, but apparently anybody who's anybody can use Swords of Revealing Light. Very dangerous, and thankfully on the last AP turn. So, as a result, once again, it was no big deal, but very scary that Swords of Revealing Light came in right then and there. Had a couple more AP happened, Graceful wouldn't have been able to do anything, and likely Time Wizard would have kicked the bucket easily with one more attack. Maybe two, but maybe even one. So, yeah, very scary, the Swords of Revealing Light on a goddamn dragon-type monster, right? So in this next clip, Graceful let it have a name. He called it Swords Again. Let's just watch and see what happens. So he's up against the same type of martial team. Once again, a dragon using Swords of Revealing Light in Mission 6. Just putting it out there how much perfect nonsense that makes. Thankfully, Enchanted Mermaid actually wakes up from it right away, because otherwise I don't know what's going to go down. Unlike last time, which it was used at the end of the fight, now we have full gain of AP. So, Baby Dragon attacks Dark King of the Abyss, sorry. And Meteor Dragon attacks Enchanted Mermaid, but misses. So, a Photon Stampede, of course, comes in, attacking the tiny little pink dragon, our little boy. So sad. And Enchanted Mermaid once again gets another opportunity. Only one more AP, however. While 2 more Swords of Revealing Light might spell disaster at this point, who knows what's going to happen. Though there are only 2 more AP, of course, on our other guys. So goes for the attack on the Baby Dragon. Probably hoping to spark a little bit of, I don't really know. There was no AP on Baby Dragon, so I'm not sure of the choice there. Goes after, once again, these 2 attacks aren't going to be able to do it. And a Swords of Revealing Light, a double swords, doesn't really do much. And there ends that. But still, a double swords, and then of course they wake up and they end up leading towards a victory because Graceful doesn't lose any of these monsters at this point. But I will say that the double sword whammy, it was unexpected. Once again, it's no different than last campaign. I lost a monster to the assumption that Shock Shell should not work on a Dark Goddamn Magician. It did, and that was a problem. So, yeah, I do understand this dilemma. I do fully understand. You know, I'd be fine with it if I was allowed to attach a Shock Shell to any of my monsters, regardless of type. The fact that monsters in this hard mode or this patch get items that they can't use and that we can subsequently use, that's my problem with it. If you're going to allow Shock Shells on the enemy marshals, when I get the item, I should be able to utilize it as well. That's all I'm saying. Fair is fair, and here's another thing that I want fixed. 100%. But anyways, those were a couple of the highlights of both plays and Graceful, and also the highlights and the update on how everyone is standing in the draft as of today. What do you guys think? Once again, this could be out of date as of the recording and the time that this video is uploaded. But once again, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the draft and the FBL as a whole in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. It's always very much appreciated. And we'll see all you beautiful people back here once again for more FBL content. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you back here next time. Take care. Bye-bye.